your first NFL action?
Yeah, first week went well. It was my first NFL game, so I was extremely excited just to even be out there. I feel like I left out some plays that I could have made, but it was a great first week and first NFL game.
You got a guy that's experienced in your secondary like Carlton Davis. He's still a young man, but he's got the most stripes. How much of an asset is somebody like that for a young player like yourself and for the whole secondary? How much leadership does he bring to that room?
Oh, a huge asset. Every time we're on the field together, he's out there talking to me, and we're just out there feeding off of each other's energy. So having Carlton out there, he's a great leader and great player.
Thanks.
Okay, next is going to be Jenna Lane.
Hey, Antoine, you already, faced some unknowns being a rookie and everything. So how difficult is it, preparing for a team that you've never faced before, but also a team that you guys don't have a ton of film on because, of course, they underwent coaching changes this offseason and they've got a new quarterback?
Yeah, it's pretty difficult because, it's still early on in the season, so we don't really get a good chance to see what they actually are going to run. But we're just going to do our best to just study film from this last week and just go out there and get after it.
What can you take from facing, and I've talked to you about this before, facing Tom Brady in practice and the lessons you learned from that? What can you take from facing a guy like Drew Brees in week one that you can carry with you for the rest of the season to help you get better against some of these other quarterbacks that you're going to be facing?
Yeah, Drew Brees, smart player. He doesn't really make any mistakes at all, and he's always getting the ball out of his hands really fast. So just seeing that, it just gives me a better look at what the quarterbacks are about. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, and it was just a great look for me just to go up against that to see what it was really like.
All right, next we're going to have Luke Easterling.
Antoine, you're obviously a very versatile playmaker yourself on the defensive side. On the offensive side, you got to face off against one in Alvin Kamara this week, and you guys did a pretty good job. You're going to have to face another one of the best in the league, and Christian McCaffrey this week. How much do you enjoy, right off the bat to start your NFL career, going up against guys like that who kind of do what you do, but on the offensive side?
Oh, I love it. I'm a competitor. I love competing against the best. I feel like it only elevates my game. So I'm just super excited to go out there and play, have fun, and get better from it.
Thanks.
All right, next is going to be John Ledyard.
Antoine, on that long pass play to Jared Cook down the left sideline, I know you were kind of on the other side of the field, but could you walk us through a little bit kind of like what happened there, what went wrong in that certain coverage and why he ended up so open?
Yeah, we were in cover 2, and on that play, we just have to have our safety get more depth and hit his landmark, so he can't throw it in that whole shot right there. So it was just a small error of alignment, and that's pretty much was what it was.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, next is going to be Steve Isbitz.
Antoine, on Monday, Coach Arians said you played very physical and very smart. Do you agree with that? And which one would you say you sort of were better at, being smart or being physical?
Well, I would say both. I think I did both pretty well for my first game. And the goal is just to keep adding on and keep getting better each and every day. So, I would say both.
And regarding your dad, now that you're in the NFL, is the feedback from him different after a game? How does that look?
Oh, not at all. Same thing. He'll call me after the game. I'll talk to him, chop it up with him for a few minutes about how I played and things like that. And it's, just back to the grind, back to watching film and getting ready to play against Carolina.
Okay, next is going to be Tom Krasnicki.
Hi, Antoine. After your first NFL game, a lot of rookies talk about the speed of the game as opposed to training camp practice, first NFL game. So was the speed of the game what you expected? Was it faster in your opinion?
Yeah, the speed of the game was faster, I would definitely say. But after being out there after the first few series, I feel like I was fine. Picked it up, I feel like, very smoothly.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, next is going to be Luke Easterling.
Antoine, it was obviously a very difficult loss, but, Bruce said that the things you guys saw in practice weren't necessarily anything different than you guys prepared for. And based on how you guys practiced, it was kind of surprising to see some of the lack of execution. Did you feel kind of a different energy today in practice so far? You guys feel like you're approaching anything differently? Is it really just about game day execution?
Yeah, we're approaching it the same way. We got a Carolina next week. Our goal was just to come in today, focus on them, and just get ready and prepare for them. So I feel like nothing really changed. We still have the same mindset, just come in here and get better and go out there and execute this Sunday.
Thanks.
All right, last one's going to come from Leo Haggerty.
Antoine, you played for Coach Fleck out in Minnesota, and he had coached in the NFL. In fact, he coached with the Buccaneers.
Yep.
How much of a help was he in getting you mentally ready for what to expect at a training camp and a season?
Oh, man, Coach Fleck, that's my guy. I would say he's done a lot. I talk to him just every now and then. I actually shot him a text a few days ago before the game, just to hit him up and say what's up and tell him that I missed him. And, he's been a great influence on me, and he's prepared me, I believe, for what I've seen and what I'm about to go through for my NFL career.
All right, that's all for today. Thanks for taking the time, Antoine.
Thank you.